Hailey, when she gets nervous, which is quite a bit, she's nervous for, we live kind of near a busy street, and if the door is open, there's a lot of traffic, that spooks her. We have guests that come over that she's not familiar with, that spooks her. And I kind of ask the guardians what they do to help her when she feels insecure like this. And the guardians actually giving an example of what that is we pet her and try to get her to relax herself. Problem with petting a dog when it's insecure is that's what we're nurturing. Anything the dog is doing when we pet it is the way the dog interprets is that's why I'm getting petted. So right now I don't feel good about myself. I'm insecure. I'll share a little personal anecdote. When I was 7, I got mauled by a German Shepherd. It was pretty bad. I ended up with 500 stitches, had to go through a number of reconstructive surgeries. As a result of that, after about my 3rd or 4th surgery, my mom noticed that I started to push her away or kind of squirm away when she tried to hug me. Okay. And they finally noticed that it was a result of when I got surgery, I would get showered with all these presents and love and attention from all my guardians. From all my family members. Yeah. After a while, I didn't feel like it was appropriate for me to get loved unless I was suffering.
Oh, okay.
So that's a human equivalent to it.
Sure.
But that can certainly the same thing can happen with dogs. And so if we have a dog that's a little bit insecure and then we're petting, we're nurturing that, and that will actually exasperate it, make it worse. Okay. So one of the things I wanted to bring her in so we could talk about, and she's very focused. Focus can be a great quality that can help in other things. That's why I think agility training would be great for her, a fly ball. And she's such an athlete. When she's insecure, the best thing you can do is get her literally moving forward. So you can do that a couple of different ways. If she likes to chase the ball, as you said, then we can roll the ball and get her focused on the ball. Dogs can only think of one thing at a time. Okay. So if we get them distracted from whatever it is they're nervous about, that first of all helps change their state. Taking them outside of the environment can also help, which if we're going to take her for a walk and go throw the ball, we're going outside, which is more open, which is also easier for dogs to process and deal with. And then dogs get over things by literally moving forward. So if we throw the ball, she's literally moving forward. It's helping her get over her fears rather than kind of consistently reinforcing the thing that we're actually petting to try to eliminate. So it's really hard for a lot of people to do, especially when we have a dog that we perceive as suffering, because we're like, well, we want the dog to, don't want the dog to be suffering. We want it to feel good and happy about itself. Now for her, because she's such an athlete, I think that agility training would be a great thing for her to feel a little bit better about herself and perhaps build up her self-esteem and confidence by engaging in a skill set that she's well equipped to use. And now she, just like us, dogs feel a sense of pride when they do something well. So we're going to look into doing that for you, sweetheart. She's like, I'm not sure if I like that camera near me, that close to my face. But getting her up, so in the future, if she starts being anxious, we want to try to take her for a short walk, go outside for a quick game of fetch, throw the rope, do something that gets her literally move forward, and if possible, change her environment. Okay. So that's a little prescription for you to feel a little bit better and stop reinforcing this insecurity.